Assalamu alaikum, brothers BH, and before we get to this video, I'd like to thank the boys at Just Chill. If you guys have never tried out from Just Chill, then you are definitely missing out. Just Chill is a group of products that are ranging from coffee products to your tropical drinks, from your mojito all the way to your macchiato. Go ahead and click in the link in my description of my video and choose your choice of your beverage today. A quick disclaimer before we get into this video. I'd just like to touch upon the social and political issues or views are within this game. Some of the folks might debate that this game has ethical issues, and my answer to that is very cut, clear, simple. If you do not like what you see in a video game, you can always press the X button to skip. I mean, there are a lot of stuff on Netflix, and even today's music videos. I mean, why would you go and target this video game for what issues that it have? I know it might sound controversial, especially in our culture, but the skip button is available there for you. If you do not like what you see in the game in terms of, you know, sexuality or nudity or whatever, you can just skip the game and just play the video game as it is. Now with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, please let us start with my quick thoughts about The Last of Us 2. Assalamu alaikum, what is up? It's your boy Butters BH, back again with another video. And first of all, I'd like to start off by thanking everyone who've subscribed to this channel, and I've heard your requests and I've received many requests to do some video game reviews and movie reviews, and I promise you I'll do all my best to get back to you guys, and hopefully you'll stick around and enjoy for the rest of this video. Now, the last video I made, I talked about 5 games that I'm probably never ever gonna play. In that list, I mentioned The Last of Us Part 2, which again is one of the most controversial video games out there today. And even though I would like to admit something, I have never played The Last of Us 2. However, I did play the first Last of Us that was released on the PS3 and remastered for the PS4, and I've beaten the game like 3 times. Once on the PS3 and twice on the PS4. That's not the point. The point is, today we're going to be talking about The Last of Us 2, and I want to get something off my chest. Even though that I have never played this game, I just want you to know that I have seen enough to know about this game, because I don't believe that you really have to experience the game if you're pretty much sure that this video game will deliver in terms of quality as a video game as a whole in total. So, this isn't a review of The Last of Us 2. These are my personal thoughts about The Last of Us 2. Now, we're going to be talking about this game in terms of qualities of video games and story-wise. Now, again, I did mention back in my previous video that I am not a fan of this story of the game, but I did not elaborate. So, I felt like I owed some of you guys an explanation, a quick explanation, and a quick feedback on why I think, and explain myself a little bit more to you guys why I do not like the story of the game. First of all, let's get this out of the way. As a video game, again, that this is one of the most visually stunning video games I have ever seen in my whole life. If you want to talk about this game in terms of quality, it is all there. When it comes to graphics, physics, gameplay, you know, Naughty Dog is Naughty Dog. They've been making some of the best video games out there. The Uncharted series, the original Crash Bandicoot game. Now we have The Last of Us. And again, this game runs phenomenally well on the PS4, and you can tell that they have squeezed every single power that they can out of the PS4. I mean, playing this game is like playing on a PS5, even though that we have never played a PS5, but you really feel like it's so next gen, that this game is very good. And I think that it shows a taste of what the next gen will be. I mean, the PS3's Last of Us did that with their, you know, Last of Us, and they did show a glimpse of what the PS4 had in store for us. And I pretty much so believe that The Last of Us Part 2 is doing the exact same thing by showing us what's in store for us in next-gen gaming. Again, the graphics is some of the best graphics I've seen in my entire life as a gamer. And there's a reason why, you know, these big video game critics give this game 10 out of 10. It's because video game critics such as IGN and GameSpot, they critique a video game firstly and foremost on the gameplay itself and the technical side as a video game as a whole. They're gonna judge it in terms of graphics and performance and visuals. But when it comes to critiquing stories and video games, I think it's subjective. I mean that if you're gonna judge a video game based on its technical and performance, it's pretty much unanimously decided that the game runs well. But when it comes to story, I believe that judging a video game by its story is subjective. Some people might like the story of the game, some people might not like how the story is in the game, and that is unfortunately the case with The Last of Us 2. I mean, there are a lot of people that loved and enjoyed the story, which is more power to them. That's pretty good. But for people like me, and some others that I've talked to, I find the story in The Last of Us 2 to be a little bit odd. I mean, here's my beef with the story and The Last of Us 2. They gave us so much in the first game, and they made us invest in Joel very, very much. And he's one of the faces of the PS4 games exclusive. He's up there with Kratos and Nathan Drake from Uncharted. And I'm gonna do my best to not spoil this game for you guys, but something happens to Joel in the game. Now, again, I applaud the writers for being really gutsy and ballsy. I mean, they've taken a huge risk, and I don't think that risk paid off very well, because the way they wrote off Joel in this game, I mean, if you guys are gonna do it, then you should have done it in a better way, to honor his character, because this game was loved by millions of people who played the first game, and they were waiting forward to see what he could deliver in the second game, along with Ellie. Him and his chemistry with Ellie is amazing. Some of the best chemistries we've seen in gaming and story wise. However, this time you're going to be playing another character in the game called Abby. I'm gonna voice my opinion. I do not like Abby. I genuinely despise this character. I've seen enough cutscenes and I've seen enough gameplays to make me hate her. And when I say that I hate this character, it doesn't mean that I hate this character so much in a movie or in a game that I wish that the hero would kill him. No, I just genuinely despise this character. I mean, doing what she did, I personally can never forgive this character, and then you expect me to play her after she commit that heinous crime towards gaming? Come on, Naughty Dog. You're better than that. And one of the things that really pissed me off about the game is that towards the end of the video game, that I'm not gonna there was this epic fight between Ellie and Abby, and the ending was not what I expected, and the ending to me personally was super disappointing, and I think it's one of the dumbest, most stupidest endings I've ever seen in my entire life, whether it's a video game or a movie or whatever. I think it is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, you've killed all of Abby's friends up to this point, and you decide to do that in the game. I mean, to be honest, if I was Ellie, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't give two what. I would just finish the job. I would, even though it was wrong, taking them all one by one. Hey, I've made it up to this point, might as well just finish them all off, right? Overall, don't take my word for it. I don't think that this game is not worth playing. I think that this is an amazing game, and it's a candidate for a game of the year for sure. Why not? I mean, The Last of Us 2 did disappoint many gamers out there, but who knows what the third Last of Us game would do. They might come back and rectify those mistakes. They might listen to fans. I mean, Sony are well known for listening to their fans, right? Anyway, that's it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. It's just some quick thoughts and quick, analysis about the game, and I really do hope that you guys go out and buy this game and play it if you're a fan of the franchise. And if you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.